Season's greetings. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pree Dis. You don't know I'm your host Nalda Addy, and this week we're in the sunshine city of Portmore. As usual, we have another jam-packed episode for you guys, so without further ado, let's kick off the show. "13 girls, but only one could wear the crown of Miss Jamaica World." We were at the coronation, so let's check out the highlights.
Hi, I'm from Jamaica, where the music make you feel great. When you feel the beat, go fight it. Move.
Yes, indeed, beauty pageants are still relevant today. Aside from the beauty aspect, it's much more than that. The motto of the Miss Jamaica World pageant is beauty with a purpose, and that is about using your internal and the external beauty to have a purpose, to create change in the world, to create change in your country. It's more than just a beauty pageant. It is the voice for the voiceless.
Yes. What is the most important thing that you have learned from the Miss Jamaica World pageant?
I believe the most important thing I've learned is that I shouldn't take myself too seriously, and that everything happens for a reason and a purpose, and that I'm here for a purpose, and I will never apologize for my presence. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to continue being myself, inspiring others, and hopefully they'll be the best versions of themselves. I think that one way in which we can address gender-based violence is to review our laws. We need to start with reviewing our laws. We need to implement harsher penalties for perpetrators, and that should definitely be a start for gender-based violence. Thank you.
I believe that at the root of crime and violence is access. A lot of our people do not have access to the resources that they need, such as food, education, and employment. So with initiatives that help people to be able to sustain themselves, that they can get access, then there will be a decrease in crime and violence.
Why should you represent Jamaica at the Miss World competition?
I believe we all have parts of ourselves that are perfect and that we're proud of, and parts that are not so perfect and that we're not so proud of. As for me, I believe that my representation of both aspects of myself make me the perfect representative for the people of my nation. I'm a proud Jamaican. I think that I represent the Jamaican brand well. Everywhere I walk, I speak about my country, I share about my country.
Jamaica World 2022 competition. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost that time. I think we have posters already with Queen Sing representing.
Who are you supporting tonight?
Tonight I was very biased. I was carrying my second runner-up, Shanique Singh. I have seen how hard she's worked while competing with me, and I just know that she had what it takes to represent Jamaica, and it was a matter of finding her space, and I'm actually amazed, and I shed a tear. And I didn't cry my night, but I actually shed a tear for her because I'm so happy that she finally got that crown and got to achieve.
What was your experience being a judge for the pageant this year?
It was a difficult task, I must say, but I'm very happy as to the representation that was here tonight. The ladies represented themselves well, and they really showed what it is and what it takes to be a contestant in the Miss Jamaica World Pageant. It's about beauty, but as well as purpose. It's about conviction in who you are, and the pageant allowed these young girls to leave better versions of themselves. So I was very proud tonight.
Excellent.
It was a very well put together production. The production was great. I think the event went really smoothly, and the deserved contestant won.
And we're now here with Rashawn. Rashawn, who are you supporting for tonight's pageant?
Corey and Danny with Kirby.
Why?
Well, those two girls were a strong contestant. Love them. The evening gown was great as well.
All right, guys, and we're now here with Miss Evie Lumsden. Evie, who are you supporting tonight?
I was supporting Tajay Bennett, and she was amazing.
Guys, we're now here with Kalia, the former Miss Jamaica World, which was in 2021. And Kalia, what are your thoughts on the pageant tonight?
It was a stiff competition. I met the ladies last weekend, and I got to interact with them one-on-one, and I have to say, they all did a great job, and I'm really proud of top three, and in fact, just everyone who participated.
Are you happy with your successor?
I am. Shanique. Of course. Yeah, she did a great job, stood out. I mean, she won 3 fast-track competitions, so I think that in and of itself says a lot.
Excellent. Who are you supporting tonight?
Well, I was supporting Queen Sing. You know, it's so funny. You know, her Instagram name is Queen Sing, and it's almost like the whole thing just came to life tonight. So, yes.
Giselle, who are you supporting tonight at the pageant?
Queen Sing for sure, the beautiful and lovely Shanique Sing.
Why?
Because I think she worked really hard for the pageant. If you didn't know, she entered before, I think 2016, and she have trained very hard. And I think she just deserves it. She's the best one to me.
Shanique, second time's a charm. How does it feel this time around?
I am so grateful, and it really is a testament to how hard work can really pay off in the end. I'm extremely proud of myself, extremely proud of all the hard work that I've been putting in, and I just feel so grateful and honored, and I can't wait to represent Jamaica.
How prepared are you for the overseas pageant?
I think I'm very prepared at the moment, but there's always room for improvement, and I have a great team to back me, and I'm really excited to go up and represent my country.
How does school factor in all of this now? You're going to take a year off school or what? Tell me what's going to be happening now school-wise.
Yes, well, I'm actually on a break currently. I actually took the break to focus on the pageant, to focus all of my time, because I realized that it does require a lot of your time, and I would have been starting clinicals, and it really wouldn't have played out well with the timing, and I'm really grateful that it wasn't for nothing. It really paid off.
What made you decide to come back a second time this time around? What was it that pushed you, encouraged you to come back again this time?
Well, when I entered initially, I was really young, 19 years old, fresh out of high school, and I didn't have the experience that I have now. I wasn't as wise. I didn't know the importance of hard work, dedication, and I felt as if I was ready now, and a lot of people were backing me, even batting me up, hey, you need to enter, the applications are open. And with that, you know, I said to myself, hey, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to need to put in the hard work, because as you said, second time's a charm.
We are now at the well-famous Portmore Mall, and I must say big up to the 2022 Miss Jamaica World winner. After the break, we check in with Vari for this week's Up Next segment. His name is Vari, and he's from the Linstead area of St. Catherine. Let's hear what he's bringing to the table musically for this week's Up Next segment.
Light my path, protect my God, the road are lonely and dark. People forget your laws, you see a man a smile with a laugh.
Vari, welcome to Pree Dis Show again. Good to have you.
Blessing. It's a blessing to be here, man.
Now, your journey is an interesting one. Share it with us.
Well, you know, the last time we had an interview, it was my very first song out, you know, and from there it's been upward movements, you know, been to shows, in and out of studios, working with producers who are, you know, always have been icons and people who I look up to. So the journey from where it started to where I am now is tremendous, and the growth is amazing. I'm just loving it. I have learned that patience is the major key in doing music, and that you have to put your heart and soul in every single thing, no matter how small it is. That is.
Someone beg the Father watch me 360 24/7, please stay with me. Light my path, protect my God, the road are lonely and dark.
Have those experiences been translated into the music that you now do?
Yes, they have been. Yeah, most definitely.
And that's pretty much what inspires your music, right?
Yes, of course. It's my surrounding that inspires my music. Alright, so Vari is a fun-loving person, you know, musical person. And what I bring to the table is it's just, what must I say now? The sound and the type of music that I bring to the table. You can call it just a refurbished type of the old soulful way our grandmother, our grandfather, our parents love.
Protect my God, the road are lonely and dark. People forget your laws. You see a man a smile with a laugh. Plan for stab you in your back.
Alright, so my current single is called 360 24/7. People say 360 for short. And that song is actually a prayer. We just add melodies and, you know, sounds to it and instruments to it to make it interesting and make people more likely take on to it. You understand? And it's basically asking God for protection in a time like this where it is so dark and cruel. You Yeah, I know that song was produced by Baxter Records.
Thanks for being here and continue the positive music that you're putting out.
It's a blessing to be here, man. I'm gonna say big up Pree Dis TV, you know, for I say that constantly.
Like my pa, protect my God. The road are lonely and dark. People really not no heart. You see them when you smile with and laugh.
It was so good that we had to give you an encore. Earlier this year, Milk caught up with DJ Ansman for our Mixmaster segment. Let's check it out.
DJ Ansman. Yeah.
Sitting with me today is none other than the golden boy, the YVA RDA award winning Ansman. What's up, baby? Thank you for coming to the show.
Yeah, I'm there. It's a pleasure to be here. You know, fully chip. DJ Ansman, Ramesh Entertainment, you know.
Tell me, let's start off by finding out who is Ansman.
Alright, well, Ansman is a young, talented, like, you know, I can say, childish, you know, love to enjoy himself, isn't it? Love of music.
What community do you hail from, and when did you know that music was your thing?
I'm from Chisholm Avenue, Waltham Park, you get me, but I lived in Duane Park for a couple years, so most of my childhood life I've been in Duane Park, and from like I was about age like 7, 8, growing up, I was like around the turntables, around the computer, learning virtual DJs, and you know, parties used to keep in my yard, so I usually have the whole dancehall experience from a tender age. So, growing up, you know, around that space of time, the whole dancehall culture was like the buzz, you know, you yourself was a part of the whole dancehall culture.
Definitely.
Oh, I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will do.
How Ansman came about?
Me will give it attribute to two things. Because I'm skinny.
Yeah.
That's a one, and two, because I was a very hard worker.
Yes.
You get me? And you always say, people say you work hard like ants. That is me. I work very hard. I take everything I do to heart and do it to the best of my ability and try to execute it. You get what I say?
What is the name your mother gave you?
Shamari McCoy.
And what was Shamari McCoy like in school?
Same like how me is now.
Talkative, troublesome, give joke, what? Teacher's pet?
No, it wasn't really not much of a teacher's pet. It was really a class clown. You get me? It was one who always like, give the joke. It was always the source of entertainment in school. You get me?
What was it like going to Georges and Arden? Which school you prefer better?
Arden.
Arden?
I love the girl.
Mega so. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. It's all about.
I'm just a supporter of music and enjoyment and vibe. You see, once it's a vibration, it can work. It no matter whether it's you call it trap dancehall or you call it dancehall or you call it soca or you call it hip hop. From you can get this from our fight, the vibe yeah, and do this.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
You get me?
Girl, I feel you. I know say I love cause passing money, but I still want you.
Thank you for talking with me today.
No problem.
Oh, give me a call. Catch us again for another one of our Mixmaster series right here on Pree Dis.
You know, fully chip.
Something's cooking up at In the Streets Chicken and Chips in Linstead. Let's find out more after the break. Maurice Campbell is the co-owner of In the Streets Chicken and Chips. It is located right beside the National Commercial Bank in the heart of Linstead. He has a deep passion for food, so let's hear some more in this week's Pan the Fire segment.
So why did you decide to start a restaurant right here in the heart of Linstead?
Basically, you know, you want people in the street like good things, good food, And basically, we do good food, we do good things overall.
How long has the restaurant been in Linstead, right at this spot here?
Around 5 years.
How has it been over the 5 years?
Well, it's been good.
How did the pandemic affect you?
Well, me not lie, it never affected me that bad. It's better than now. Because basically, I have more people keep on coming and coming.
So the pandemic worked out well for you?
Yeah, very well.
Who are your customers?
Well, we have customers all over the place.
When do you open?
Basically, we start from in the morning, like from 8:30. We get things prepared, by 10 o'clock, 10:30, we have things ready. People can come and achieve.
Which days are you open?
Which days? Basically, we open every day.
Now, Maurice, how did your passion for food develop?
Well, he's a food person, so basically, he's a person who likes to cook from younger days. Just a person who likes to cook. Love cooking.
So pretty much you were self-taught?
Self-taught, right.
Did you work in any restaurants through the period?
Yeah, about three restaurants.
So why did you decide to become your own boss?
Well, basically, being a own boss more better than being working for somebody.
What's the staff complement here like?
We have like around 16 to 18 staffs. We have 2 shifts. We have morning and we have evening shifts. So basically, morning start from 8 o'clock till 3:30, from 3:30 to 11.
Which days are your busiest days?
Saturdays and Friday. People like good things, People always get good things. Basically, if things never good, we would have people coming around that much, and we would almost 7 days a week. Normally, with about like 2 days a week if we never good, and basically we have 7 days a week. So imagine 7 days a week.
What do you enjoy most about running a business like this?
What I enjoy most? Cooking. I enjoy doing the cooking.
So you're hands-on in the kitchen?
Yeah. Cashier, hands-on, serving.
Tell us about the different types of food that you sell here.
Like curry beef, curry goat, pork, fried chicken, barbecue fry, home style, cow foot, oxtail, stew peas, chicken and chips.
What's the more popular item on the menu?
Chicken and chips. Everybody go for chicken and chips. So when a man will say we don't want the rice and peas, definitely the chicken and chips.
And what keeps your customers coming back?
The good thing. Good taste. Keeps them coming back.
We take you back to 2019 for this week's Culture segment. Kemar Haikon scored a hit with So Saucy back in 2019. Let's hear the backstory behind this song for this week's Culture segment.
What inspired So Saucy was just me, myself entirely, and how I carry myself, how I dress, my mood, because sauce entails more than just appearance. So it's just me describing myself in so many words. Who produced this song? Trackstar Music Group. No, not my first time. This was actually the person who developed my sound, the first producer that ever voiced me on any record, the first producer that taught me how to hold a note, know keys, stuff like that. So basically, we have a chemistry.
I'm a T, I'm a jean so saucy. Every kick's on my beat so saucy. Call me king in the street, come saucy.
It took us approximately 2 days entirely to finish the song. So the vibe was more of, I find the first line, which was, anyway, I'm going, the girl them love me. And then I know when I find that line, I just love the melody. I didn't know where I was going after that in terms of chorus, but I know that the melody, where I start the song, I wanted to continue in that melody for a little bit. And I did just that. And then I never liked the chorus and I recorded the chorus. So I went home, came back, and following day when I came back, the same chorus that's on the song now is the same chorus that I recorded first. Sometimes when creating songs, the melody tell you whether or not, in terms of mood, what the song would be like. For me, I always try to be optimistic and just say, yo, this is a hit.
Sometimes I can't feel that test.
Doors that this song opened for me, a lot of doors that I never have keys to. So I now a part of 2 big corporate companies in Jamaica, which is Digicel and Pizza Hut. I also did Digicel summer campaign, which was titled Saucy Summer, which was exceptionally helpful towards me and matching a name and a face for my brand. How much my life has changed in the song success? I would say a lot. I can't go nowhere really and nobody not recognize me. In terms of my life, I have to do things a little bit more different because now people know who I am and I have to carry myself a certain way. So I'm always in the public eye. You understand me? We live in a day and age where cell phones and these things are very common. So it changed a lot. For the good though.
Every kick's on my beat so saucy. Call me king in the streets, come saucy.
And that's how we say goodbye to Portmore on another episode of Pree Dis. I'm your host Naldo Addy and I'll see y'all next week.